Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' best country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hi there. Good morning to you on Thursday. And we got a lot of news to tell you about, so we're going to get started and hope you're having a great day.
Lawrence County woman is facing serious charges after a shooting incident inside a patrol car. Investigators say the woman fired a gun while being transported to the hospital back in February. Then a second shot went off during a struggle with officers. Fortunately, no one was hit by any of the bullets. Police say the gun had its serial number removed. That woman remains in jail without bond and is scheduled to be arraigned next week. A Springfield man already charged in a high-profile stalking and kidnapping case is now facing federal child pornography charges. Prosecutors say the new charges stem from online activity between 2023 and 25. That case started after police say he followed a woman and her toddler from a local store and attacked her outside her apartment. He remains in the Greene County Jail and is due back in court on Monday.
Wow. A bomb threat targeting Camdenton schools has been traced now to an 11-year-old in California. Police say that child called local students and threatened an attack. Investigators looked into it. Obviously, they determined it was not credible. Authorities tracked the call with help from state analysts and confirmed that the boy had no connection to Missouri. That case is now being referred to authorities in California for possible charges through the juvenile delinquency program there. Comes after two local teenagers. You remember this. We told you about it this week. Two local teenagers posted threats against Camdenton schools online over the weekend. So, wow, what a week for Camdenton schools. Thankfully, nothing happened. A long-running development dispute that we've been telling you about for years now in South Springfield is now in the hands of the Missouri Court of Appeals, at least part of it. The case centers on whether a nearly 100-year-old University Heights restriction limiting property to single-family homes can still be enforced. Neighbors continue to fight plans for the commercial development that's been planned and proposed a number of different ways at the corner of Sunshine and National. Judges heard arguments this week. They should make a decision about that part of the case in the coming weeks.
Okay. Voters in North Central Arkansas have chosen a Republican nominee for Baxter County Sheriff. Retired State Police Major Mark Hollingsworth won Tuesday's runoff election by a solid margin. He's planning, he says, to expand resources, including adding K-9 units and adding new technology. Hollingsworth is expected to run unopposed in November. A major upgrade to military health care is coming online at Fort Leonard Wood. Leaders cut the ribbon on a new community hospital that will begin seeing patients next week. The modern facility will serve more than 34,000 people and replace a hospital that was built in the 1960s. Full services are expected to be up and running by mid-April.
All right. A lot of people have been watching the progress and waiting for it to open because it seems like it's been done for a little while. But now a new trail connection is open in Ozark, giving walkers and cyclists and runners a way to cross Highway 65. It's pretty cool. It looks good, too. The Chadwick Flyer Trail Bridge links parts of a growing regional trail system. Final touches are still being completed, but the bridge is now open to the public. And
very exciting.
Yeah, we've all driven under it several times, and now they got the name. There's a sign name on the bridge both ways, and it looks great and it's functional. So
yes,
good for them. Missouri lawmakers are moving forward with a bill that would limit screen time for younger students, but with local control. Instead of a statewide cap, school districts would create their own policies on device use. The bill also requires schools to share technology usage information with parents if parents request it. Supporters say the goal is to give teachers and experts more say in the classroom when it comes to classroom technology.
Okay.
Back to more of the actual books.
I like that. I do personally,
Me too. Well, there have been studies done that show that books are still a good thing.
Well, there was one fairly recently on NBC Nightly News that talked about the information retention and a lot of things when you have a hard copy as opposed to online. So,
Plus, this is the first generation that's really growing up wall to wall with screens. Everything is a screen to them. And when we were kids, that certainly wasn't true. When our kids were little, I guess maybe that was true, but this is that generation.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, we were like more old school with our homeschool curriculum. It is not on a computer. So
yeah, our kids
good,
haven't
bad or ugly. Yeah.
done the majority of their work on a computer, but it existed.
Yeah. Okay, Springfield Public Schools has named 5 finalists for Teacher of the Year. The educators were chosen from more than 200 nominations across the district. The winner will be announced later this month at a community celebration event, and we'll get some recognition for outstanding impact in the classroom and beyond. So they are whittling down the number from 5 now.
Okay.
It's awesome. Willard Parks is asking the community to help design a t-shirt for this year's Freedom Fest. The design will celebrate America's 250th anniversary and must follow some specific guidelines. The public will vote on finalists before a winner is selected. Submissions are due by May 8th. So if you're good at that sort of thing, this is it.
It's your chance. Well, remember that the gal up in Kansas City who's from Springfield designed the poster for the World Cup, the Kansas City games.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's neat.
All right, this is awesome. If you do not have early morning Easter plans, here you go. The annual Easter sunrise service is set for this Sunday at Hammonds Field in Springfield. Gates open at 6 a.m. The service starts at 6:30. That means you can go to the sunrise service in most cases before perhaps your regular, your home church starts its services, because 6:30 is pretty early for Easter. The community event is free. It's open to the public. Multi-denominational organizers say parking will be offered for free for early morning worshipers.
Sarah spoke at that a few years ago, and we've been to that. It's a neat service. If you've never been to a sunrise service, it's neat to be part of.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it. I mean, the year I spoke, I was there, but also a few years whenever I was not speaking. And I love the multi-denominational, all in one accord body, so there you go. And they always say rain or shine. So hopeful for good weather. Abby Dyer can fill us in on that, but there you go. And
there's something about just a sunrise service on Easter that is very special.
Mm-hmm.
All right. From one extreme to the other, a big summer concert is headed to the Ozarks. Rock legend Ted Nugent.
Quite the transition. Good segue, babe.
Nuge is going to perform at Black Oak Amphitheater in Lampe in July. How about that? He'll be joined by special guest Blackstone Cherry for the outdoor show. Tickets go on sale Friday, so tomorrow. And you can listen to win tickets. So get your radio dial on 104.7 The Cave, classic rock station. Great music, but check them out. And they're giving away tickets this week to go see Nuge.
All right.
He's got other nicknames, but I'll just stick with that one.
Okay. That's probably safe.
It's safe for broadcast.
I believe that. All right. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day. And we will be back here tomorrow morning. We hope to see you then.
See ya.
Bye.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Gruba Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here is your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up on this Thursday with temperatures that are starting out in the low 60s, but there's some cloud cover. There's some rain dotting the radar. I have showers possible through about 10 a.m. and then cloudy. I also expect that we should see the sky gradually clear today and enjoy at least some sunshine with a high right around 78 degrees. It will be breezy across the Ozarks today with south winds in the forecast anywhere from 15 to 25 miles an hour. So keep in mind, it's going to be a breezy day. I do expect, though, a lot of dry time through the middle of the day before our next round of showers and thunderstorms ramps up as we head closer to later in the afternoon. So lots to talk about still, multiple opportunities for showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be on the strong side once again. Additional rain and storm chances are certainly possible today. I told you about the chance this morning. I think the more intense chance comes later today, likely this evening into tonight, with another round of showers and thunderstorms heading our direction. We still don't have a cold front through here, and it's going to mean unsettled patterns as we move into the next couple of days. We have low pressure sitting just back up to our northwest. That's aiding in these strong south winds that I'm expecting today. A few of the storms that we get this evening could be on the strong side, and I think that the best chance for stronger storms are likely going to be in our eastern counties, basically east of Highway 65. Scattered rain and storms will be possible through this time frame, but there will be some potential for strong to severe weather east of the highway on Thursday. Large hail, damaging winds would be my main concerns with any storms that get to be on the strong side. I really think the better chance for severe weather, though, exists Friday evening into Saturday morning. That's when the actual cold front moves through for us here in the Ozarks. So not only will we have an opportunity for rain and storms and maybe some severe weather, it'll also come with that push of cooler air, and we will notice that cool down just in time for the weekend. There is some severe weather potential Friday and Friday night. Cold front's going to move to the southwest through the region on Friday into Saturday morning. Showers and thunderstorms are going to develop along this front, and some of those could linger behind the front on Saturday morning. There will be the potential for severe storms across the area, with damaging winds being the main risk. I expect cooler conditions then as we head into the weekend and the early part of next week. I do think that temperatures are going to be back up into the 80s on Friday. We'll be in the upper 40s on Friday night. Saturday, that's when you'll notice the cool down. Temperatures near 60 degrees, and there's a chance for a frost or a freeze on Sunday morning, Easter Sunday. But the sunshine comes back for us on Easter Sunday with highs near 60, but a chilly morning is forecast with highs back into the mid 30s by then. Around the country, here's what's making national news headlines today. It's heavy snowfall for the northern plains and the upper Mississippi Valley. We also have severe thunderstorm chances for parts of the upper Midwest and the upper middle Mississippi Valley, as well as the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley. That's later today, and we are included on parts of both of those chances for strong to severe storms. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday was this: which of the 7 wonders of the ancient world is the only one still standing today? Do you think that is A, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, B, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, C, the Great Pyramid of Giza, or D, Colossus of Rhodes? And the answer is the Great Pyramid of Giza. Congrats if C was your guess. Built around 2580 to 2560 BC for a pharaoh. It's likely over 4,500 years old and is the only ancient wonder that still exists in a recognizable form. The others have been destroyed by earthquakes, fires, or wars, but this outlier is made of polished limestone, causing it to be mostly gone, but the massive structure itself remains standing on the Giza Plateau. So congrats if C was your answer. Here's the next trivia question for you. What is the only bone in the human body that is not connected to any other bone? Do you think that is A, the patella, B, the hyoid, C, the sternum, or D, the clavicle? Which is the only bone in the human body that is not connected to any other bone? You can take your guess. That's at the website. It's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. I sure appreciate you listening this morning. Keep the rain gear handy, but we should have at least some dry time through the middle of the day. I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning.